Hi you guys, hope you all are having a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and all the links are down below. So today's video, I wanted to do it on like a beauty hacked fact type thing. Not exactly sure what I'm going to name this video yet, but I'm going to do it on a kind of like a homemade remedy type of primer. This is milk of magnesia. This is something it says it's for, I know it's something for your stomach to eat, like when your stomach's upset, so you drink it or whatever, but I remember one of my dad's employees' wives telling me, if you have a problem with really, really oily skin, you should try this and it'll make like all your oil go away. So I'm here to tell you the results from it. Basically, milk of magnesia is like this white milky substance. It's like white liquid essentially, and inside you get like this whole thing. I don't even know if this is expired because, to be quite honest with you, I've had this for a couple of years now. But basically what I would do is I would start with a fresh face, like a clean face before I applied my makeup. And I'd get one of those sponge compact things like that come with the powder compacts. It's just like a round sponge. And I would, you know, tip this over in the sponge, get that milk of magnesia on the sponge, and then pat it right in these areas. And it wouldn't necessarily dry transparent. You could see a white overcast a little bit as it dried. It didn't really look too pleasant, but it didn't matter because you would just apply your foundation over it, so it wouldn't peel underneath the foundation or anything. It was very thin, but you could just see a little bit of the white residue left over. And let me tell you, I have very oily skin in my T-zone. After 4 hours, I am an oil mess. I have primers that now help me a little bit so I'm not as oily by the 4-hour mark. But this thing right here has never made me, like, 4 hours would go by and I'm like dry. There's no oil on my face. 8 hours would go by and there's a very little bit, like there was no oil. It was the most amazing thing ever. I've never had a primer, drugstore, or a high-end control my oil the way that this did. And I'm like, this was like $4 from the grocery store, because I mean, it's like, and it's saline laxative. So I mean, it's not something that you're supposed to put on your face, but really it like completely controlled my oil. And I've heard other YouTubers talk about this before, but it's not something that's widely known. But after about 1 or 2 weeks of trying this out, I started getting little zits all over in the places I applied it. And they weren't like, they didn't hurt, but there was a lot of little zits, like a lot of them. I'm telling you, there's multiple sections just of clusters. And unfortunately, for that reason, I feel like this hack did not work for me. Now, if you're not acne prone and you suffer with really, really oily skin, I would give this a shot because they weren't really painful zits. I, every once in a while on really major events, will wear this underneath, and I don't really result in a breakout at all from it, but maybe it's because I was wearing it back to back to back. So if you need something at all to control your oil, this is it, because no oil would come out of your foundation. It's quite amazing actually. So that's what this quick little video is about, just to talk about how I think milk of magnesia is a miracle at, you know, keeping your oil at bay. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you are acne prone, I would skip out on this, even if you are very oily, unless it's for an event, just because I will not apply anything on my face that could potentially make me break out. So even though this won't make me break out for one night, I would not wear it back to back or multiple times. I'm trying to get rid of my acne, not trying to cause more. So I hope you guys have a great day. And again, all the information will be down below.